Pay for the whole team, but you only need the... Yeah.
Pay for the whole team, but you only need the...
Pay for the whole team, you only need the...
Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. Will today be the final video of the final Master Trials?
I don't know for sure, but spoiler alert, no.
Into the fray, the frozen fray, we go.
The fray? There really nowhere.
Okay, you guys want to know an interesting story that you may already know? If you know Peter at all, which some of you do, is that the fray opened up for Peter's band.
That is
back
true.
in the day.
That's
That's how famous he is.
Well, I'm not, though. We used to take turns, our bands, opening up for each
Talus?
other. Yeah, and he and I bonded over going bald at the same time together.
The fray guy?
Yeah.
He's bald?
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed he had a mop hair.
Isaac. Yeah.
You said he got really mean. He turned in meanie head.
No. He did kick his own brother out of the band.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see that though.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, like siblings, not necessarily great bandmates.
Yeah, and apparently he kind of like took his spot for granted a little. He was the bass player.
Ooh,
and I was like, hey.
Hate to be that guy now, huh?
Yeah, I know.
I could be a billionaire.
They are not billionaire. Well,
Could
I
be
guess
a thousandaire.
He is really a talented musician, though. I went to a wedding of a mutual friend, and he played piano and sang for it. And
where do
really
I
nice.
go wrong? Fly out of home to save life.
Hey, another band that I know. It's a two-person band. It's a husband and wife, and I know the wife from college.
Is it the White Stripes?
No,
That's his sister, I think, right?
I heard their band in Target, a Target store.
Wow.
Yeah, they're called Tennis. Grayson came and saw them with
Just
me
a
once.
second. Strategy here. I'm going to shoot him with a meteor thing to make him turn not
yeah,
icy.
Breath of the Wild.
And then climb up on top of him and pummel him with this stone smasher.
Wait, shoot who? What is it?
It's the Ice Talus.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
Frost Talus. The chunks of ice around are all updrafts. You can ignore them if you want to. You don't really need them. It makes the fight easier. Unblock one of them. You'll need to land at least one hit against the Frost Talus with a fire-type weapon. You've got a few choices here. Meteor Rod, Flame Spear, or Fire Arrows. Use the updraft to get bullet time shot with Fire Arrow. It's almost no chance of missing. And you're out of reach of the Talus. Then you just have to paraglide down right on top of him.
Oh, he hit me with a giant ice arm.
Equip the Stone Smasher.
No, dang
Anyway,
it.
he hit you twice?
He hit me, used up a fairy, dude.
Whoa, hey now.
You're a rock
We have
star.
come so far. You gotta be super careful. Take your time. Well, now you gotta
trying.
fire him again. Oh my gosh.
Come on.
Okay, do you have any updrafts going?
I do.
Okay. Do you have a fire arrow equipped?
Oh, that's a good point.
I just read that out loud.
Sorry.
Basement Dwellers, did you hear me?
Well, we have a meteor rod, which you said is garbage that we don't want to,
No.
use for like really anything else.
I said use an updraft, get bullet time with the fire arrow. There's almost no chance of missing him, and you're out of his reach. Then you just have to land on top of him, equip the Stone Smasher, and go to town. Oh.
Well, you know what?
We're
going to town right now, and we have arrived.
Yes.
We took the train.
Oh, I wish we had that ferry.
That's okay. We still have another ferry.
I wish we had two.
We'll be fine. We still have 9 ancient arrows.
Yeah, we need them all.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have to go and look for anything, did I? Because it's too late now. Oh.
None. Yeah, no, you didn't miss anything.
Okay, good. I missed the nuns, though. They could have prayed for me. Or slapped my wrist with a, what is this? No! Can I ancient arrow him?
Hold on, pause. Just actual game pause. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Short way, shoot it with an ancient arrow. Okay, there are 2 ways to handle this fight. Check out the walkthrough below. Duke it out with the Lynel, long way. There's a much smarter way to handle this, the short way. Short way, use an ancient arrow. That's it. You can even hit it with stasis first to make sure you don't miss. Okay, so it still works. We've been talking about those ancient arrows since you picked up the first one of them back on floor 6. You've got 9 of them in your inventory at this point. Only 7 levels.
Wow. 7 levels left. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot. This feels a little cheap, but it's really a smart use of the tools you have available. That's like an Eagle Scout.
Yep.
So I don't know if you have to hit it in the face or what, but
no,
you can stasis it and then hit it.
Okay.
May as well use a weak bow. He's not going to stasis for very long. Okay.
All right, done. What's here?
Short way, long way. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't jump in.
Yep, I'm not gonna.
If you have time, open the chest to reveal the ice reveals for 5 bomb arrows. To buy yourself time. Okay, hold on. Long way. Oh, that's if you're doing it the long way. But still, there's bomb arrows. Open the chest, the ice reveals. Yeah.
Okay. I'm really glad we did that.
Yeah. No, that was the right. I'm glad that they didn't say save all your. Keep saving your ice arrows.
Ancient arrows?
Or, yeah, ancient arrows.
They're like ice of space, though. They're like space ice.
Well, I just got confused because we're in an icy spot. Okay. Mighty. Well, you'd miss out on the Lynel shield, the Lynel sword, and the Lynel bow, but what can we say? Bomb arrows is the only drop, or the only plunder available.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, that bow and stuff would have been nice, but not worth the potential death that would have ensued.
Almost certain death.
Because, like, was that a blue Lynel?
I don't know.
It didn't look like a red one. I don't think it was a white one. That one, I think it was silver, though. So just 5 bomb arrows, that's it?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to an oasis room. Do not scare the fairies. There are 3.
Okay.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
Got it.
Basement dwellers. It's getting real.
Yeah, this is like really, really scary.
It's we're recording this all in one go. You have to start over if you don't succeed. It's getting cold down here because I always turn the furnace off in my home in Minnesota in January when we're recording.
See what I'm doing here? Making myself really quiet by removing all of my gear. I don't know if this matters.
I don't know if it does or not, but yeah, we want all 3 of those fairies.
We'll start with this one on the side
here. Okay, I'm going to read a bit here. There are 3 fairies to find this time. Crouch to sneak up on them. Sweep the room to collect everything. When you cook up your food, make sure you cook the hearty bass by themselves and one at a time. They will give you 3 meals that will completely restore your health. This will give you 3 meals that will completely restore your health, plus additional yellow hearts. Cook up the rest of your items using
the fairies.
Following our usual rules. Use 5 ingredients at a time whenever you can. Don't mix effects and cook everything.
Got it.
Those are the 3 rules. 5 ingredients at a time when you can. Don't mix effects. Cook everything.
Got it.
Got it. Did you get all 3?
I did.
Sweet. Okay. Is this... This is room 18. Okay, here's what's here.
Wow. They're giving us good stuff.
Stamella shrooms, hardy bass, apples, crates behind chests. Royal bow, royal shield, royal broadsword.
Yeah, good stuff.
That probably bodes poorly for us.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Although we do have 8 ancient arrows left. Ow, 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 ow. I want to read to you the first line of the last room, that Lynel room.
Okay.
You're reading through the walkthrough, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Final Trials, underground floor 17 walkthrough. There's no easy way to say this, : You're fighting a Lynel on Trial of the Sword, Final Trials, underground floor 17 in The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wilds, The Master Trials, DLC. Period.
A little bit of SEO much?
Yeah, a little bit of search engine optimization going on there.
There's no easy way to say this for Breath of the Wild SEO.
I should model the title tags and description after this walkthrough.
All right.
There's no easy way to say this. You're watching Lynel fight in Trial of the Sword, Final Trials, Underground, Floor 17 Trials, The Legend of Zelda Trials, Breath of the Wild Trials, Master Trials DLC Trials. Sword. Lynel. You paid for your whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
The edge.
You remember that?
Yes.
Paid for the whole seat, but you only need the
Pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Paid for the whole seat, you only need the If I remember correctly, they did it like a bunch of times, and then Aaron tried to do, this is Game Grumps, he tried to do the single vocal flap. Hey, Korok Leaf.
Oh, the...
to get just one. It's hard to do like less than 3.
Yeah, that is really tough.
I think you just did it.
I did, but that's hard. I have vocal control, Peter.
You do have vocal control.
I am a professional sanger.
Ted is a vocalist.
Yep.
Vocalist.
My vocalist.
He's got calluses.
I'm a callous vocalist. Okay, I think I got everything. So it's time to cook.
Okay, bass one at a time though.
Yep.
Hold, cook. Remember that time you tried to cook wood and you threw it on the ground and set it on fire and tried to sleep?
Yes.
I was like, now's not a good time.
You're in the middle of the most epic battle of your life.
Sword trial. Is this cooler than the... I think this is cooler than the room, like the Cave of Ordeals.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, this is way
because
more...
there's like mini bosses and updrafts and
movement speed.
And platforms. There's like strategy instead of just here's another plain dark round room full of whatever.
5 at a time.
Yeah, what stuff causes effects here?
Stamella Shroom. We're gonna do the Iron Shroom for an armor boost.
Okay.
Add a acorn to it.
Flavor. Flavor.
Tough meat and mushroom. And then you don't want to mix effects, so this is dumb, so we'll just put those together.
Well,
and
couldn't
then
you add the other stuff to it?
Well, the Fleet Lotus, that's an effect.
Oh, it is? What does it do?
Speed boost. Fleet.
Speed.
Fleet.
I am speed.
Okay, we've got meals, bro. We've got pages. No, page of meals.
And how many fairies?
3?
4?
4.
Okay.
4.
You gonna cook that?
4 of them.
Cook that wood and restore your half heart?
No.
Okay.
Let's not do that. That's just a waste of time.
All right, we're moving on. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on.
I'm gonna put on that stuff that we have that's gonna help us be safe. Here we go.
Fairies. Floor 19. Oh.
What did I miss?
Final trials.
We'll
show you how to beat the enemies and get the items and the chest. Wait, let's talk about how you're going to take on this level. You want to fight these one at a time, or at least pretend to. There's a simple process to the fights.
Okay, what's the
Same
process?
as you used on floor 4. You're going to shoot it in the eye, and then you're going to hit it a bunch. That's it. Don't think about any of the other guardians. Just poke it in the eye and start swinging. You might remember you've still got 8 ancient arrows to use. We're not there quite yet. It's better to hold on to them for just a little longer. Longer with Big Red. Your fresh breath goes on and on
while you chew it to last a little longer. Take a bath a little longer.
Fresh up at a glass
with Big Red.
Oh, you didn't shoot it in the eye. Is it asleep? Are you sure you want to use that weapon? I mean, I don't know why not. It just suddenly occurs to me that we're using up a fair amount of
36. Should I use 24,
I don't know, what the
maybe
24s
instead?
or something? Yeah,
this seems pretty safe to do this. Just go around the room and
I
pick
would
them
use.
one at a time.
I would turn on your stasis and see where like the next closest one is. Are they all equidistant?
Yeah, they're in a circle
okay.
around there.
So
While
it's
you were
predictable.
reading, I was getting my bearings.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's 6 of them, so it looks like we kind of know where they all are. Uh-oh, another one's pointing at you.
I'll just go over here.
How'd you wake up another one? It's like you couldn't wake that one up by walking on it, but the other one woke up across the room and started looking at you with its eyeball. That seems weird. You're weird.
All right. This is a pretty safe
Yeah, it's not so bad.
one. I mean, I could see how doing it in a different way would be very dangerous.
Why is that one awake? Do you want to go take out that one first? You know when it's after it's damaged, you're well off throwing it because it causes double damage when you throw a damaged thing. When it breaks with a throw, it causes double damage. Did you know that?
I did know that. I just
because you never do it. When you see badly damaged, you just keep swinging.
No, I do it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't do it.
Well, I
do.
apologize then. I was unaware. I was not paying close enough attention. I was reading comments from our wonderful basement dwellers. Oh, Ted! We're supposed to read a poem
Of several weeks ago?
for the logical pianist.
Okay, we just need to go back into... I have an idea, Peter, of
Okay.
how we can go back in time
Okay.
with our
Okay.
videos here.
Oh, remember when we read that poem? That was great.
So what's cool about what we're doing now is that we can space these out. I had this idea.
Okay.
We can, for a few weeks, we can record one Breath of the Wild at a time.
Oh, and like every Thursday is Trial of the Sword Day for a few weeks.
Right, yeah.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea.
Thanks.
Otherwise, we're not recording this game again for weeks because of all
Right,
of this.
just like, and that would just be too long for our basement dwellers to wait. That way we can kind of keep comments up to date. We can mix and match with a little bit of other stuff. But we're gonna have to. I mean, it'll be pretty obvious at some point that we eventually do beat it, right? Because then.
Well, I hope so. We
All of a
don't
sudden-
have, as of this moment, while we're recording, we don't know that that's the case.
This is definitely using up lots of our weapons.
It's so, yeah,
It's kinda
they're
the
just,
only way
they're
to
trying
do
to
it,
wear
though.
us down. It's just so, should you go do the other one first, since it's awake?
It doesn't matter. Like, he'll go back to sleep once he can't see us very much.
Yeah, I guess. It's just, it bothers me that, like, the far away one wakes up and the close one won't.
See?
Wow.
He went back to sleep.
Took care of him pretty fast. It feels so counterintuitive to me to not stay behind to pick up the springs.
Yeah, but
Stuff.
there's no springs.
But yeah, no, they're not dropping anything. But it's like the only time in the game when they don't, you know. Oh, look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you doing the thing I say you never do. Turns out I was wrong now.
Okay, is there any are there any items? Oh, there's a chest here.
Uh,
I'm gonna pull up. It's right by me. It'd be funny if there's only one chest in the ground here.
you activate Magnesis to find a buried treasure.
It's a good one.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
A knight's shield.
A knight's shield.
That's pretty good.
Well, what was it? 40? I guess you could drop the 22 one. You ever use shields to attack?
No,
I don't either.
but I mean,
Coming up
The
next to the basement, floor 20. Floor 20.
in the basement.
A very important part of how the basement is able to bring you the content that we do daily is our wonderful YouTube sponsors and Patreon patrons listed on the screen now.
If you would like to join this amazing group of people who are helping the basement to make even more content and do even more streams, you can go ahead and click the link in the description or on the screen right now. And we'd love to have you join us in making the basement not just the friendliest place on YouTube, but the most awesome place on the planet,
In our solar system,
in our universe,
in the basement.